They told you the story was over. They told you justice was served. They told you the case was closed. But if that were true, why are the most important names still hidden? Why are thousands of sealed documents still locked away? And why does every serious investigation into Jeffrey Epstein end the same way? Silence. This is not a story about one man. This is a story about a system that protects powerful people.
Jeffrey Epstein was not a typical criminal. He had no visible business, no real company, no clear source of massive wealth. Yet he owned private jets, private islands, multiple mansions, and had direct access to presidents, royalty, billionaires, and intelligence agencies. Epstein didn't build power. He was given power. His real currency was not money. It was access, compromise, and secrets.
When Epstein was arrested, law enforcement seized hard drives, computers, cameras, and storage servers. Investigators later confirmed thousands of photos, videos, and contact lists, records of flights, guest logs, black books, names, connections, patterns. These files could expose networks, not individuals, networks. That is far more dangerous, because exposing networks breaks entire systems.
Normally, in high-profile criminal cases, documents become public. But in Epstein's case, judges approved sealing, redactions, delayed releases, classified filings. Why? Because many of the people named still hold positions of power: government, finance, military, media, technology. If these names became public, entire institutions would collapse, markets would shake, trust would disappear. So the safest option was to bury the truth slowly. Epstein was found dead in his cell. Cameras malfunctioned. Guards were asleep. Logs were missing. Protocols were violated. Every layer of protection failed at the same time. In high-security facilities, that doesn't happen by accident. Epstein alive was a liability. Epstein dead became a closed chapter, or so they hoped.
Power doesn't operate like movies. There is no secret room with villains. It works through legal delays, non-disclosure agreements, settlements, media silence, narrative control. You don't need to erase evidence. You only need to slow it down until people stop paying attention. Outrage has an expiration date. Not because the truth doesn't exist, but because the truth is too big, too connected, too destabilizing. If one name falls, others follow. If others follow, entire power structures collapse. So instead, small pieces are leaked, carefully, controlled, harmless, enough to create the illusion of transparency without real consequences. The Epstein Files are not about the past. They're a warning